Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Dragonfly and this is Dyson Sphere episode 2. At the end of the last episode we had set up a very basic production of iron ingots using a miner and some smelters and storing it in a container, a storage Mark 1, which will be used as a buffer. We did a similar thing with copper, so we now have copper ingots and iron ingots, and we also have a coal miner, so I can take some coal, which will my Meca needs as power currently in the game. You do later on get better transmission towers, Tesla towers, where you can actually charge your Meca when you're stood by them. We've also got a very rudimentary power supply system here, and that we've got about 5 or 6 wind turbines. Following the last session, I was curious as to how much sun or how much energy a Dyson Sphere could actually collect. So I did some googling, and the numbers I'm about to quote are just what I found. I'm not claiming them to be accurate, but just based on what I found. But basically, the Earth consumes about, or what I found was the Earth consumes about 21 terawatts an hour. It's quite a large number. That equates to 583 megawatts per second. The sun, on the other hand, outputs 3.846 times 10 to the 26 joules a second. Now, a watt is 1 joule per second. So you can do the conversion. And dividing everything down, it basically equates to the sun outputs in 1 second enough energy to maintain the Earth with its current energy consumptions for 20 billion years. In 1 second. The numbers are staggering. You can see the advantages of having a Dyson Sphere. Unfortunately, I don't think there's enough material in a whole solar system to be able to build one, and we certainly don't have the technology to build one. But it's theoretical physics. People think about these things for a living, and you can understand why they were looking at this. Anyway, back to the game. That was just a side note. I was just interested. I'm guessing some of you guys are as well if you're playing this game. What else? Okay, I also woke up this morning to find out that SpaceX had managed to land Starship number 15 after this flight test, the first one to manage to land, which was a good move, a step in the right direction. Saying as 8, 9, 10 and 11 have all exploded either after landing or upon landing. So that's good in SpaceX. Hopefully they'll not crash anymore when they're landing and be able to develop them. I know they're intending to send them back to the moon by 2024, or certainly orbiting the moon by 2024. Anyway, back to the game. So, what's next? So now we have built our very basic production facility. I'm going to need magnets as well as iron ingots. Now, magnets are also manufactured from iron ore, and also use a smelter. So I need to manufacture another smelter. Have I got any more smelters? No. So press F, bring up my build menu, select the smelter, and build a smelter. That'll happen fairly quickly. Now clearly I don't want this on the same side as iron ingots. I'm going to put this on the opposite side of the belt, so I'm going to stick it here. Now, do I have enough conveyor belts? Yes, I've got plenty of conveyor belts. And I'll just bring the conveyor belts out. Similar thing this side. Bring some conveyor belts out. Oh, I'm going to run out of space here because I'm too close to the sea. Not to worry, I can get away with it. I want to build another storage unit. While that's building, I will set up the sorters. So iron ore into the smelter, magnets out of the smelter, and my storage unit should now be built. Yeah, there we go. I can't put it on that side, so I'll put it on this side because realistically I can only sort of fit one more thing in there before I'm maximising the output from the miner. So we need some more sorters, get them built. We need some more of them. I'll just build a few of those. Line up a couple more smelters. Line up a couple of assemblers. And a few conveyor belts. Okay, so I've got no power down here, so I need to make sure I put a Tesla tower close enough to cover it. Oh, that was bad placement. Let's take that down. It's X to remove, by the way. Press X. I don't understand. Put it here beside it. There we go. There we go. We are now producing magnets. Why do we need the magnets? Because with magnets, bring back up my build menu, you can produce magnetic coils, and they are needed later on. We also, with the iron ingots and the copper ingots, produce electric circuit boards. So back to our research really, this is where this is going to become important. If we look at electromagnetic research, we get the blue matrix cubes and our matrix lab. They need magnetic coils and circuit boards to do that research, but they also are used. If I hover the mouse over the blue cube, you can see at the bottom it says it needs a circuit board and a magnetic coil to build one blue matrix cube. So that's why I need to set up manufacturing these two items. So I'm going to select that as my next research. I will take those, and hopefully I've got enough of everything else on my inventory to be able to build. How many do I need? Oh, yeah, 10. 10 of those, and 10 of those. So they're all queued up anyway. But long term I want to automate the production of these. So for now I will look at building a assembly unit. Oh, where should I put it? There's our... okay, I'll put it over here. And what I can do is I can run our conveyor belt from here to here. Sorter to input the copper ingots. So I'm taking copper ingots from the storage unit. They will be going to the assembly machine. I will now do the same on this side. Let's see, best to put this from here to here. Two sorters. Take copper iron ingots and import them into...
You can now click the planet thumbnail button in the lower left corner of the screen, or press the M key to try the planet view mode.
Just quickly, yeah, that's just the menu. It's looking at the map. I just want to, my energy is depleting quite rapidly. I just want to dump some coal, yeah, in my Meca fuel chamber to recharge me while I'm going. So, sorry, yes, get back to this. Let's close that. I want to, I don't know why it's going over there. Okay, now let me just build an extra. Conveyor belt. There we go, that's better. So now we've got iron ingots, copper ingots. We want to produce circuit boards. I'm out of power over here, so I need to build some Tesla towers. It says I'm out of steel plates, so we know we've got some load in here. Okay, that's that research complete, so let's pick another research quickly. What's next? So everything now pretty much requires blue matrix cubes to research. So I can't research anything in technology upgrades, blue matrix. Okay, I can do speed by making motors, but we haven't unlocked motors yet, I don't believe. No, we haven't unlocked motors yet. What else have we got? Steel and circuit boards. We haven't unlocked steel yet. Blue cubes. Energy circuit. Okay, this is give us more energy in our mecha. I just need trees, coal, and graphene. We haven't unlocked graphene yet. Drones, engine, coal, and okay, drive engine. So this allows us to fly, and it needs coal and electromagnetic coils. So I'll do that one for now. That one's not active, not active. That one needs red matrix cubes. That needs red and blue. So, okay, that's the only real thing I can do at the moment. I don't need for that. Graphene, smelt steel, blue, graphene. Yeah, coal into graphene. Thermal power. Actually, maybe I can make graphene already. Let me check. That needs blue matrix cubes anyway. So as you can see, you rapidly need to start developing blue matrix cubes purely to be able to unlock things. So build those. Build lots of those. And then I need coal, which I can get from coal miner in a moment, and 60 electromagnetic coils. So I've got a component, electromagnetic coils. I think 10's the max I have here. I've only got enough for 20. Then what I'm out of iron ore and magnets. So take 100 magnets from there, and I now should be able to build enough. There we go, to build all those. So these will be going straight. No, yeah, I've got enough now. Okay, let's cancel that. I don't need that many. I forget it builds 2 for every one. So if I click on it once, I get 2 output. Yeah, so 10 is actually 20. It's a coal I need, so let's just quickly go over. Where's the coal? There we go, get some coal. You can see that's gone straight into the research, and our coal miner, she'll start mining a load of coal again. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stick a let me put Tesla tower in. No, I don't want it. I want to maximise its coverage, so if I put it there, that's enough to get this going. I want to put a storage unit, storage Mark 1, beside our coal miner, so at least we're just storing the coal then. And then I need to output the circuit board somewhere, because currently that'll hit it's 20 in this one, it's maximum 20, and that's it. It's really annoying in my ear. So I need to build a conveyor belt. Amount of sorters again. See, you go through so many of these items. Sorters. Let's line up 10. And we will store them in storage. So currently we're mining coal, we're storing it. We'll mine iron ingots, iron ore, turning iron ingots and magnets and storing both those. And we are mining copper ore, turn on the copper ingots, storing that, and turning the copper ingots and the iron ingots into circuit boards. The next one is the copper ingots a magnet to make electromagnetic coils. But as you can see, I keep getting flashes up of the power, so I'm low on power. It's a never-ending battle. Let's build as many of those as I can. Let's build 10 wind turbines. The wind turbines are just a short-term measure at the beginning of the game. While it's a green energy, it just doesn't produce enough power to be sustainable long-term. You end up using burning coal, and later on oil. I mean, coal is a finite resource which does run out. Oil isn't, so you're better off burning oil when you can. Or solar panel, but it needs a lot of solar panels. We may end up circumnavigating the globe and installing a whole ring of solar panels. So there's always one side facing the sun, but that's way down the road at the moment. So let's install some more solar panels. Got to make sure that the dotted lines connect, and that the minimal overlap between the two, so you get maximum output. That is stone, so we want to be able to mine that later. So I will go over this way a bit with these. More stone over there, coal there. Okay, I think that's about as far as I want to go that way. So I want to keep the space free. Can I go out this way? No. About this side. Again, there's coal around here. There's actually quite a bit of coal in this one. I'm just doing this to try and so I don't have to keep coming back in, you know, every 5 minutes and building, installing more wind turbines. I just want to get a load in now while I can. There we go. So we'll meet 100% satisfaction. So everything's running and we are satisfying demand. That won't last long, unfortunately, but for now it's working. I need more coal, so I'm going to go over here. Yeah, I need the coal to finish my research. I need another 100, so stick it in my inventory, go straight to the research, and I'll finish researching the coal. Finish the research for flight.
A few moments later.
Yeah, sorry guys, I just had a crash to the desktop. I had to quickly reload. Okay, so yeah, we have output from assembler into a storage unit. One thing I want to quickly show you, even though it's not necessary here, you can go straight from one building to another building. So if I put that sorter in there, zoom in, you can see the items going across. I think you've got a reach of about 3 on these sorters, 3 squares. So I mean, they don't have to be right beside them. For now, I'm actually just going to remove that sorter. Press X, you can see it's highlighted the bits in either building in red. Click on it and it's gone. It's back in my inventory. You don't lose anything when you dismantle it, just goes back in the inventory. The research for flight has finished, so I believe now if I press space I can fly. If I press Alt, left Alt, I land. Flying uses a lot of power, but it's a quicker way of getting around the map. So where are we? Right, next step. I need to manufacture some electromagnetic coils. So this time assembler. If I put the assembler here, I can run the conveyor belt. It's going to be quite a long run, this one. Like so. I need to take an input from the copper ingot. I need to take an output from the storage unit for the magnetic coils and input them into the assembler. And I need to pick a menu for the assembler, and what we want is magnetic coil. Same as before, I always build storage units quite close to my buildings. It's just a habit I got into when I've been playing the game previously. Not necessary all the time, I guess, but it certainly helps when production stops for whatever reason. Okay, so we now have magnetic coils, circuit boards being built. What I can build now is a matrix lab. The matrix lab will carry out research for you. However, it needs to be fed with matrix cubes. Initially just the blue ones, later in the game different coloured ones. So I need an assembler somewhere to make the matrix cubes, the blue matrix cubes. And to make a blue matrix cube, it needs a circuit board and an electromagnetic coil, which is why I built these two units here. So I'm just trying to work out where's the best place to put this. I think I'm going to build the assembler over here. This is a bit messy at the beginning. Later on I might change so it looks a bit more like Factorio, where you have basically a main trunk providing part, but this is just to get us up and going, up and running. So how do I get the coils from there to there? Well, there's one or two ways. You can either build a conveyor belt and raise it above the other conveyor belt. So I could go, oh, come on. Oh, come on, stop being stupid. To there, and then bring it back down this side. Or I could build a conveyor to there, use the sorter to transport the items across and take that across. I'll probably go with taking it up and over for now, just because it's a bit quicker. Although I don't know if I'll be able to get it back down in time. Ah, there's a problem with that. I built that a bit too close and I can't get it back down in time. Okay, so let's quickly fail. Let's just remove that. That. There we go. And actually I'll build a assembler. Here, like so. So now I can take a sorter, output electromagnetic coils, import them into the assembler, output circuit boards into the assembler, set the assembler. Oh, I just made a mistake. Why can't I build blue matrix? Okay, I'm being stupid. Yeah, it's actually the touch was since I played. It's not an assembler I want here. It's actually the matrix building. So I'll put that there instead.
Matrix Lab. You can use it to make super matrices or research technologies that require them to unlock. The super matrices are the source code of the center brain for maintaining the home world. You can upload as many super matrices to the center brain as possible. You can be benefit to unlock more actual world technologies by operating the home world simultaneously.
So basically these buildings serve two functions. Apologies, I thought for some reason I thought it was assembled as I built the matrix cubes. It's not, it's this building. It is the matrix lab. So I will take the outputs, I'll take electromagnetic coils and the circuit boards into here, and now if I click on this building I have the option of manufacturing something or researching something. To research it needs an input of cubes, and this is, I've got no other way of producing cubes for now. I just needed to build the cubes. There you go, it's saying an input is circuit board. There's no power to that one, so okay. Let's try and cover this as best I can. Too much overlap. There we go. So now this is producing blue matrix cubes. I need another one of these buildings to start research, so I'm shorting circuit boards and iron ingots. The circuit boards, just grab a stash from there. Iron ingots, grab a stack from there, and now I can build it. Oh, that's something to build. The glass is made from stone, I believe. Okay, let's build this. There we go. Similar thing, last time I'm going to stick a buffer in here, purely because I want to produce as many of these blue cubes as possible. You need millions of them. Bring it over this way. Sorters, just about. Sorters. 10. 10. Output. Input. Output. This, I mean, it's going to take them into there and pump them out straight back out again, but because there's nothing here, they'll just stop building up in here for the moment. However, I'm going to resolve that very rapidly, because I'm now just about to put a matrix down. Take the blue cubes, take them in. Now I don't want this matrix lab to build anything, I want it to research. So it's now set to research. If I press T, I can now start researching things that require blue cubes. So such as universe exploration. Click on that. Technologies. I need motors, click on that. I need the better transmission towers, click on that. This is just queuing these up. As you can see, I mean, these are 50 at the moment it needs for each of these. Later on, 600, 1,600, you can see it's the numbers are huge. 4,000. Okay, so I've researched that without having to do anything other than provide.
You have unlocked the universe exploration. Now you can click the details display button in the lower right corner of the screen to open real-time distribution details of the ore veins.
Yeah, I don't need to just have the stuff on me to research. Most of it's done now by this. I just need the blue cubes initially, but as I said, there's other cubes needed. So it was on display. There we go, so we can now see what veins are on our planet. Sorry, I thought it was a more zoomed out view you could get. Stone, it now tells you what they are: coal, stone, copper, iron, coal, Coal, coal. Coal, coal. Just trying to see if I can, there we go, oil seep over there. Okay. There is an oil seep somewhere close by. Well, I say close by. Halfway around the world. But you can see how rapidly my power is going down because I'm flying. Assault the land, and I'm just going to grab some coal because I need it. If you hold down Control and click, it transfers everything it can into the inventory. And same back out again. If you hold Shift and click, it transfers a stack. So on at least 4 of these, maybe it's 5. I press C to bring up my Meca, hold Control, and I've transferred as many as I can into my Meca fuel chamber to convert an energy for me. Okay, what's next? What are we researching next? We're just about to finish electromagnetic drive. There we go. So now we can build electric motors, and we need electric motors. I think we saw move speed, which is useful. This one I do have to research within my Meca. I haven't got steel yet, have I? No. I think that's part of the smelting. Is that one? No, that one there isn't smelting. So I'm going to queue that one because I need the steel. It's T to come out of that. Okay, how long have we been going? 16 minutes plus 12, 18 or 28. Okay, I'm just going to clear these trees out of the way. So how are we doing here? So as you can see, we're pulling in, we're maximising our production. That's a 20, and constantly building. So because I know there are 20 and the delay now is actually production of these blue cubes, what I can do is build another one of these. I need glass, which means I need stone. Where was that stone? Stone vein over there. Solve some stone. What I can do is I can actually stack another matrix slab on top of that one, and it will automatically feed through the resources coming in and the resources going out. So that should be enough for now. I'm also going to want to automate the mining with stone. I want to store that. I'm going to want to smelt it. There's that lamp first building. Okay, we now have wireless power tower. Can I produce one of these? Show you the advantages of it? Yeah, I got everything I need. So finish building what it's building, and then it will build a tower for us. Okay, the wireless power tower is under your power menu, and the purpose of this one is it's a longer transmission. So really, if I pick a Tesla tower, the furthest I can go is about here. So if I stand roughly where the limit is, that's for that one. The wireless power tower can go twice as far. So I can put that over there. Actually, you know what? We need power over bile stone, so let's put over bile stone.
You built a wireless power tower, which is suitable with long-distance power transmission caused by its longer connection distance. What's exciting is that it can also charge Meca by using electricity from the grid.
Yeah, might as well bring it over this way because I need power over here to mine the stone. What you will note is that the circle area of effect for powering buildings is much smaller than Tesla Tower. So while these are good for transmitting power, and as he says, if I stand close to it, you can see he's lightning. It tells me I'm charging my Meca. Yeah, I'm charged at the moment, so it's not doing it. But they're not very good for powering buildings, so you still need the Tesla towers. Okay, so let's mine this stone. What's the best place to... Yep, one button. On. Yeah, it's probably going to be the best place there. And as it happens, I know he's actually going to get power from the that tower. So, something else I want to quickly show you. If you build a conveyor belt, as you can see it's going left and then down, and you want it to go down and left, you just press R and it flips it. And the reason I'm doing that is because we're close to the water here, and I always want to get a little bit away from the water. So I can then build... did I manufacture a smelter? Yeah, I got a smelter here. Actually, now let's put some storage in first. No, I built a smelter anyway. Idiot. Never mind. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. I can just stick the storage other side of the smelter. Oh, well, that one's on. I want the smelter to produce glass. Why isn't that outputting? Oh, I haven't connected properly, I don't think. Yeah. Didn't quite connect it properly. There we go. So that will now produce glass, and I'll just get that output straight into a storage unit. And I'll have a second smelter, put that on this side. That outputting into storage unit as well, and that one can produce stone bricks. So I don't need to worry about building glass and stone bricks anymore. I can just come over here and grab them when I need them. And that power is being transmitted all the way over that water from that Tesla tower to that wireless tower. The most efficient way to cover long distances, I find, is to have a Tesla tower, a wireless power tower, Tesla tower, wireless tower, and it stagger them one after the other. It's the best way of getting the longest distance out of them. It's the cheapest way of doing it because the wireless power towers cost more to build. Click on them. You need to use a Tesla tower anyway, and a plasma exciter. Plasma exciter needs a magnetic coil, a prism, which needs glass, which needs stone. So, as you see, it's a lot more expensive than just a Tesla tower, which only needs a magnetic coil and iron. Okay. Right, so now I've got stone, we've got that, we've got... So what I was get back to what I was saying about building the second tier, or second level. So here's my matrix lab. I can build it on there. And now the bottom lab is being fully supplied with components. And the top lab is starting to be supplied with components, and that is now building blue matrix as well as bottom lab. So I'm getting double the amount of blue cubes being built. This is why I needed the glass. Let's take that glass. So you can do the same thing with the research tower. So I can build a second or a fourth matrix lab, and I place this one on top of the research matrix lab. And whatever that's researching, the one above will also research. So if I now select some research, because obviously we're out of research, oh, I need motors for that. I want to do that. Steel for that. Walk on drone, no. Yeah, I want to do that later on. Speed up my drones, yeah. What technologies do I want to improve? I've got steel lined up. Logistics, so this gives us better sorters. I want that lined up. That gives us silicon, graphene, and high purity silicon. Now we can get these from stone, but it uses a lot of stone. You're better off trying to find a planet later on with a silicon resource. But I will queue that up as well, because I want the graphene and thermal power. I want that one. So first thing I want to do is I want to improve my speed. And to do that, I need 60 motors. That's what stopped my research at the moment. So, to build motors, it's a component. I've got enough to build 14. I need coils, iron plate, loads of iron plates. There's not much more research I could do inside your mech on this. It's nearly all done via the matrix labs, so that's a few hundred of these in, and I'm going to need excuse me, going to need some copper plates as well, so I'll just bring a couple hundred of them in, and now I should have more than enough. Okay, how many do I need to actually research at? Okay, so I'm going to need some more. More than the 50 I've queued up, so let's bring some more in just to be on the safe side. And what am I missing? Oh, right, okay, so here we have, let me just grab some ore from here. That's what's stopping me being able to build anymore. What's happening here, we've now got a bottleneck in that we're not producing enough magnets. So I've got a buffer here of coils keeping us going that will rapidly run out. So I need to build more magnets. So to do that I need another smelter. And to build smelter needs more stone. Where's my stone? Where's my stone? Here it is. Actually need stone bricks, so bring them across. Now I should have everything I need to build a smelter. Yep. As you can see, we're doing the research. It's going down. I'm using inventory items. So as I'm producing them inside my mech, I'm literally using them to do the research. So I just pretty much got to wait till they're finishing now before I can do anything else. How's my core power doing? Oh yeah, it's still okay in that. Even though this has been research has been done inside my mech, it's stopping the rest of this research being done. Now, I don't think it should. I think it needs to change in the game, and if I'm doing research inside the mech, I should still be able to use the matrix lab to do research, but currently it doesn't. Okay, so I need to build some more of these. I need another 10. But that means our smelter's built anyway, so I can quickly get the smelter done. Yeah, man, set up. Sims 4, just set it up quickly like this. We need to output this conveyor belt. Input from that conveyor belt. And I want to copy that, paste it to there. There we go. Now doubled our magnet production. So let's see what effect this has on our walking speed when it's done. Just carry on walking, see what happens. Oh yeah, I'm definitely walking a bit faster. So that had a positive impact, that research. Good. This feels like you're walking so slowly early on in the game. I guess you are. Next it is, we're making steel, researching steel, and that has been done by the Matrix Lab now. As you can see, it's lit up, there's little blue flashes inside. That means we're using blue matrix cubes to do the research. You can see the blue here. As you add more colours, the more colour cubes later, different colours flash around. So yeah, that's it guys, we're now researching without having to do it internally. As long as I'm providing cubes to the Matrix Lab, it will research. Basically that's what you're going to build on. You're going to build up from here to build more advanced technology so you can start harvesting more energy from the sun. I will leave it there for now, because with the first part and this part we're probably up to nearly an hour. Thanks for watching guys, please hit the like button, subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much.